Hi there, my name is Andy Gamble. I'm with Wellcraft Boats out of Cadillac, Michigan. I'm on board the 302 Fisherman. This is one of many new Wellcrafts that we came out with in the last several years. We now have a full lineup of 18 to 35 feet, and again, I'm on board the 30-footer today. Two-tone color choices. What you're seeing today is the denim blue with white. We have 7 different color choices as well. As if you offer it with the Offshore or Scarab Offshore, you have 4 different tri-tone colors as well. With that package, you get your choice of tri-tone color. You also get the graphics package of choice. Another thing that I'd like to point out that I believe Wellcraft did a very nice job with is they put mechanical non-skid throughout the entire cockpit and through the splash well. So if you'll notice on the transom of the 302, you've got starboard entrance as well as port entrance. And in those areas where you're going to step, there's also mechanical non-skid. If you choose to walk through from starboard to port, there's actually mechanical non-skid even down in the splash well that provides a non-slip surface even in wet conditions. On the transom of the 302, you will find symmetrical live wells / bait wells. These are approximately 23 gallon. Again, these things are LED lit, so there's blue lights for use after dark. In the center of the transom wall, there's actually a cutting station. What's nice about this is you can use this, you can cut your bait, clean your fish, flip it back over, and if you've got a mess, actually fill it with water and it's macerated, so it can actually be pumped overboard, and it can be used as like an overboard discharge system. Now, as far as the drain system in the 302, we've got these actually oversized floor drains. These are built in with scupper drains to prevent water from coming in, but allows water to freely flow out. So even if you were to take on a wave or take on a heavy rain, it will all easily flow directly overboard. Okay, again in the transom area, you'll see we've got a 2-seat center transom seat and then a single seat on the port side. If you choose not to do these, you can actually do a transom seat delete if you want to use these for dive racks or if you want it strictly as a fishing boat and not really concerned with seating. So once you flip the latches down below, this comes up to about a 45-degree angle to allow you easy access down inside of that well. Okay, on the port side of the 302, you'll see this individual boat actually has the optional dive door, which is very nice side entrance. It actually allows you easy access from the dock, or if you happen to be offshore fishing, to pull those bigger fish in easily rather than lifting them up over the transom or over the side. With this, we actually offer a dive door ladder that has a really nice stainless steel fixture on the exterior that kind of locks in place. So if you do want to go diving or swimming or whatever, get in and out, we allow you that option as well. Again, it's very well done, very well sealed, very nice hardware to lock it in place. In front of that is an optional tilt-out tray. These, because of the dive doors in place, you could have 2, so if you opt out of the dive door, there would be 2 optional trays here. These are for tackle trays, for tools, or obviously just tackle. So in this particular model, you can get 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending upon your dive doors or your individual needs, I guess is how you order. In front of that, you'll see the rear fish box. So along the side of the console and along the side of the refreshment center, you'll see fish boxes. There's one along the console there, there's one here. These run along one macerator line here. So in the 302, you've got a macerator that runs on the port side, you've got one that runs on the starboard side, and then a separate macerator that takes care of the cutting station on the transom wall. Now, facing forward from the transom seat, you'll see a refreshment center. On the right-hand side, you've got actually a freshwater cockpit faucet and sink. And then you've got another little faucet, can be another work area or a fish cleaning station or whatever you choose to do with it. Nice little plexiglass doors over if you want to use it just for storage or a serving area. Below that, we've got another hidden storage below, and we've got this nice little Orca cooler. Now, this is a standard feature. It can be replaced by a cockpit refrigerator if you choose to do so. But this pull-out tray allows you easy access to the Orca cooler. I think that's very well done. Okay, in the 302, you'll see that this is the standard seating. If you choose to drive while standing, you can easily do that by putting the bolster in the upward position. It gives you easy access, even for a bigger gentleman, unlike myself, to fit behind the wheel and to comfortably drive the boat while standing. Okay, at the helm of the 302, this one thing that we've done with all of the models is we built ergonomics into the system itself. So if you can look at the positioning of your footrest, you actually have 3 different footrest positions. So you got, the one way down below as far as all the way up. So if you've got a shorter individual, you can still have comfort while driving underway and have your feet rest up in the upper position. But if you're leaning, you got the lower position. If you want to stand, obviously you can still stand behind it. Another thing we've done very well here is we've got a very wide dash. You can see that we've got the 16-inch screen in place. This is an option, of course, but this is a factory installed option. Easily readable vessel view for your Yamaha engines in the back, and easy access to your stainless steel toggle switches here. These are all lit for after dark, being able to see those. And another thing I'd like to say is that we've got this Nonskid up here. It's basically a C-deck material. You can put your phone up here, you can put other gear up here. It's a non-slip surface that will stay in place while underway. In front of that area, you've got 4 raised drink holders, which are made out of stainless steel. They'll hold your coffee or your sodas while underway as well. In front of that, we've got a non-skid surface that's on top of the gel coat. So while you're underway in a sunny day or even after dark with the lights around you, that eliminates some of the glare from those lights or from that sunlight during the day. Okay, so this particular model is standard with the T-top, standard with the hard top. The optional components would be the color number 1. It's standard with the white powder coat, optional black at no additional charge. So you've got 2 choices of powder coat. The options are the electronics box. The electronics box is this piece here, the black piece, that houses the courtesy lights and the spreader lights. So in front of that, you'll see there's actually rear storage as well. There's forward storage access in front of it. This gives you your access to your VHF, your optional VHF, so that's where that's housed. When you get that, you get the storage up above. There's blockouts there to keep your stuff from flying to and from in that box. Again, when you get the electronics box, which is pretty much every boat we build, you get forward and aft spreader lights, you get multicolor courtesy lights, aft facing speakers with this system as well. So access to the console we'll consider it fairly unique. We do that on all the Wellcrafts, but on the 302 specifically, we have a side entrance door. And this actually has a solid glass upper that comes with the door as you open it. What that does is it gives you easy access down inside the cabin, obviously for storage. That gives you access to the electric head, which actually has an overboard discharge option as well. Okay, so now we're getting to the bow of the 302. In front of the console, you'll see the sun resting area here, sun lounge area rather. Now the standard feature is just a regular cushion here. It gives you, probably a 2-person sitting area going forward. In this particular case, because they've ordered the upgrade, it actually has a backrest built in. So it has a built-in D10 in the hinge system. So if you've got the dinette table in place, or if you actually want better visibility while underway, you just pull that in place. If you want to put it back down for just sun lounging, you just put it back down in place. Below the sun lounge, you've got this very nice storage area. Again, one thing I'd like to point out is how well we've troughed everything. So if there was rain that would come, it would prevent it from going down inside the storage. The lids themselves are done with a squish mold process, which as you can see is a very clean, if there were any mildew or whatever, it's just easy to wipe off and just a very well done finish. Below that, there's actually a hidden storage, we'll call it, for deeper things you may not access very often. In this case, we got our dockside cord down in there. So it gives you another approximately 30-gallon storage area that most people wouldn't even think would even be there. As we move up into the bow area, please realize the 302 is available with or without bow seating. So if you order it without bow seating, none of these seats will be in place. It will be just pure fiberglass all the way around. You have access to fish all the way around the front of the boat. The majority of these boats are ordered with the bow seating package, which comes with the coaming sides, it comes with the bow and starboard seats, and it also comes with the forward cooler as an option cushion to give you more of a family-friendly front end. A separate option, which we've done very well for 2019, is a forward-facing backrest. We've got a very rigid frame now, so we've got basically a table bracket with a quick release. It allows you easily to remove this and store if you choose not to have it. So to further clarify my explanation of the bow seating versus non-bow seating, these pods if you choose to order the bow seating system, are actually screwed and plexused into place, which allows you to install the seating. It actually gives you access to use them for like a casting platform, and gives you storage below as well. So in the very forward portion of the bow, we have this huge casting platform, which again, we've got mechanical non-skid throughout. So it gives you easy access to and from a dock or whatever you choose to climb in and out of, but it also conceals the windlass system that comes from down below. So you've got a hull mounted plate for your anchor. You've got a 500-pound quick windlass installed, again as an option on the 302. Now in the bow of the 302, you'll see all of these cup holders. These cup holders serve two purposes. Obviously they hold your drinks, but they also serve as rod holders. One unique situation with these is that they're all drained, so there's tubes at the bottom of each one of these cylinders. It's hooked into a tube system that actually drains to the back and then ultimately overboard. Again, in summary of the 302, we've got a very beautiful 30-foot boat, very spacious, very big, very well running. We've got a lot of momentum with this model. If there's any further questions that we haven't covered here, please see your nearest dealership or see our website at www.wellcraft.com.